It's officially here. Day one of Madison-Bouckville Antique Week is in the books. So if you have never been here, come along for a ride in this video. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to give you a little look inside the antique shopping that happens in upstate New York twice a year. Hundreds of vendors from all over the country come in for a few days in June and a whole week in August and bring their amazing collections for sale. You never know what you're going to be able to find, and the prices this time were actually kind of great. So there was a lot that I wanted to pick up, but come around and shop with me and let me know in the comments if there's anything that you saw while I was walking around that you collect or that you would have loved to pick up. There's so much to look at. It was hard to decide. And we got so lucky with beautiful weather this year. It was sunny and gorgeous and a little breeze, so it kept it from getting too hot. I love these signs, and look at this old skull. Isn't that so amazing? There's definitely something for everyone, and my eye is always drawn to tables like this. A dollar table? Yes, sir. Look at this painting, little picture, beautiful. And this vase, I couldn't believe that it was $1. I looked it over. There's definitely some chips, but still an amazing deal and worth picking up. As you walk up and down the street, you will find a bunch of vendors. There's garage sale type vendors, there's antique vendors, there's flea market vendors, but again, they have a little bit of everything. I loved this apple. The only thing I don't like about shows like this is a lot of the vendors don't put prices on anything, and if you know me, you know I don't like to talk to people more than I have to, so I hate asking for prices on things. So usually if it doesn't have a price, I will put it down and I will keep walking. But he did have some amazing things, so I was hoping maybe this one had a price, and it didn't. So I left it for the next person. Maybe if I come back tomorrow, I will ask him for prices on things. He did have some really cool stuff. I wanted to go through these hats too, but again, it's such a long day, and there's so much to see. I love him. Also, though, another reason I don't ask prices on a lot of things is because I'm really bad at saying no or, oh, no, thank you. Or, like, if they tell me a price on something, I buy it. Isn't that terrible? I feel like I'm in the wrong business. Is anyone else like that? That can't just be me. But he did have some awesome stuff. I was drawn to this jewelry over here. I love this box. I want this box for myself and everything in it. Can I just buy the box with everything included, please, sir? And then he had watches and these bins of jewelry. If I go back tomorrow or Sunday and they're still here, I might ask him how much he wants for all of it, because there were some great pieces in here and I could have spent hours going through them. There are also buildings all the way down the street, antique stores and auction houses that are open all year round. So this is a good time to check in on them too. And I found this little tray with all these glass animals, and you know how I love glass animals. Look at this little guy. He's like a seal. I need him. And then this bear, which, oh, you can't see. What a terrible shot that was. I'm so sorry. It's a bear, and I picked it up, and I will show it in the next video. This little bird, and the prices on them weren't bad either. So I picked up a few of these, and then I had to stop recording because my hands got full. That tends to happen a lot. And I found this bag of swans. Ducks, swans. They're swans, right? I don't know. They're beautiful, and I needed them too. So I grabbed them. I passed on these ones. They were cute, but a little small. After all that, I did have to take a trip back to the car to drop off some of the things that I found. And then I found this booth. Look at all this amazing glass. I didn't pick up any of it. I loved it all, but it was a little too pricey for me. Great prices if you're a collector, but as a reseller, it was a little pricey. And then I found some friends. Look who I found. Sneak peek in that video. Love it. This guy's booth was really cool too. This thing, I don't know what it was, but he had, what was that, like $600 and something on it? Giant chunk of wood? Who knows? Very cool. That guy was cool. Again, you never know what you're going to find in these places. do hate when things aren't priced, but it's okay. I get it. They go to all of these different sales. It's hard to keep everything straight, and it's definitely hard to get everything priced, and you're taking things in and out of your vans, setting things up, and they have to prepare for weather too. This is miles long. Look at all of these people. Look at all of these tents. And then there's buildings like this too. Everything in these inside booths was beautiful and amazing. Again, there are hundreds of vendors, everything you can imagine, and it goes on for miles and miles. Why are you running from me, girl? I was super excited to find these wades. I didn't pick them up, but again, if I go back tomorrow, I might. Look at the dinosaur ones. I love wades, and I don't think I've ever had the dinosaur ones. This booth was really cool. So it's stuff for men and women in here. And then again, I needed to show you just how massive this was. Look at all of these amazing pieces and amazing vendors. If I ever win the lottery, I'm not going to tell anybody, but there will be signs. And I'm going to tell you right now, the first sign is going to be, I am going to own all of these. This is what my yard is going to look like if I ever win the lottery. I love all of these things so much. The people who make them are so talented, and I just think they are so cute and clever, and I want all of them. I want my yard to look exactly like this. Do you think that the town would hate me if this is what my yard looked like? It's so pretty, though. Also, I need this giant thing. No one needs this giant thing, but this thing was bigger than me. It's very cool, though. Oh, and while I was walking out, this guy suckered me into buying all this uranium, so that was great. But here's what the load looked like when we were leaving on day one. It was an amazing day. Tell me what you think.